All right. All right, so today my presentation is going to be on federal unemployment benefits and how they are ending and some of the aspects that are all surrounding that. So during this presentation, we're going to talk about where the current unemployment is, what are kind of the causal factors of it, the benefits that are coming to an end and how they were kind of working with it, and where the current job market is and where we hope to see it going. So under chapter 4 of our text, current unemployment is actually one of cyclical unemployment, which is the unemployment that occurs because of declines in the economy's GDP during an economic contraction and recession. So even though it's not in a recession per se, the cause of COVID and the preventative measures to shut everything down cost a lot of people their jobs, whether it was for a short time period or layoffs across the board. The other part of that is also structural unemployment, which is the occurrence of when there's not enough jobs available for those who are actively looking for jobs. We'll get into more detail about that here in a minute, but that's one of the bigger marks right now of where our current unemployment is in the United States. So currently, our unemployment is sitting around 5.8%, which is down from 6.1, which sounds great, but pre-pandemic, we're still higher because it was around 3.6. So next, we're going to talk about some of the benefits that were available for everyone. So the federal government enacted an extra $300 per week for those that were approved and went ahead and took advantage of unemployment. So that's an additional $300 a week on top of whatever your state's current unemployment rate was. That is now coming to an end here very soon, and it's actually ending in the beginning of September. The president was kind of back and forth about it, but has now kind of come forward saying that he is now definitely going with the idea of ending the $300 extra per week come September, which is right around the corner. The other interesting thing was the registration for work. So under current unemployment standards, you have to show that you're actively looking for work in order to keep your unemployment benefits. So during COVID, that was completely taken off the board because everything was shut down. There were no jobs to be had. As of the end of May, that has now been taken out, and now if you're on unemployment, you now actually have to prove that you're looking for jobs, which now brings us to the next part of that, which is the current job market. So now that everything's kind of opening back up, the economy as of the end of May has shown that there was an additional 559,000 new jobs that were added to the job market, which sounds fantastic. The problem with that is it's still about 8 million short from their numbers of where they want to be and those that are currently on unemployment. So when you go back and look at the structural unemployment definition, this is exactly where we're sitting, where there's just not enough jobs for those who are actively applying for them. So the future really is unknown as far as where unemployment is going to be. Everything opening up is going to be better for the economy, better for each person that can go out and look for a job. The downside of that is things have kind of shifted a little bit of, there's more people that are being able to telecommute. So the job life per se is now in a whole different realm that not a whole lot of people are used to. So to recap, we kind of just went over the unemployment of what's going on in the country today and how they're structured, the benefits that are coming to an end, and the job market, which is slowly starting to creep up, but still not holding enough for what everybody's looking for. So hopefully things get better sooner rather than later, but I have a feeling this is going to be something that's going to take a little bit more time than everyone's hoping it will. And there's my site. Have a good one.